Welcome. Thank you for your time. What do you see when you look in the mirror? What skills and expertise do you see reflected back that may be of value to others? In these short videos, we try to bring skills and expertise to help all in their business adoption and adaptation to the changing world. Please feel free to benefit from these and share with others. It is the understanding of what is needed to have people change what and how they do things, which is required within the project management of change projects. A special focus on the end-to-end across the silos of operations approach is also necessary within the management of change projects. Bringing change, even within ongoing operations, is usually a series of projects, programs, or portfolios of work. The initial change is often managed as a defined piece of work, with the outcomes from ongoing process improvements frequently implemented as projects whilst operations continue. This makes project management expertise a core competency across the business and part of the frameworks used for delivering change. Although people are important in all projects, people are of extra importance in change projects because the purpose of the project is to change what people do and how they do it. The main people issues relate to providing the leadership and making decisions, as well as managing expectations of stakeholders. The understanding of what is required, why it is required, when it is needed, who is providing, and how it is to be provided is also necessary. It is the appreciation of what is needed to have people change what and how they do, which is required within the project management of change projects. While the processes for project management are known, they need to exist across the stakeholders. Where change projects differ is in the nature of the processes, as they are focused on the emergent behaviors of people. The processes need to be outcome-based. The process is an end to a means and not an end in its own right. The process should instill the behaviors required. The processes need to help with the management of the interdependencies within the project and the area being transformed. Information access is part of project management, but within change projects, there are additional considerations. Knowing where to get information and from who is often difficult in working across the silos, the areas of business. That is characteristic of change projects. Being able to see the impacts end-to-end across operations is required to manage the impacts for which information is needed across the silos. The end-to-end approach also provides context for the information that is needed for decision-making. The end-to-end approach also addresses the flow of information within the project and for the stakeholders. The last part of change projects is governance. the management of the project. Governance is important to all projects, but for change projects, the governance especially needs to work end to end across the silos, the areas of a business. The governance has the regular functions and responsibilities and projects, but also needs to align to strategy because it is the strategy that is the basis for change. By focusing end to end, governance can also address the external influences on the change projects to manage the interdependencies. Governance also uses the end-to-end approach for managing project risks of impact risk, outcomes risk, delivery risk, and external risk impacting a change project. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed the session and found it of value. Please help others by sharing the link so they can better themselves. Don't forget to subscribe and add your comments about what message is in your mirror.